But the other 2 were losses.
Yep.
He lost 2 with it.
This time though, they already have like Lich with it too, so the Chain Frost combo is at least gonna be there for the as soon as they hit 6. And they should hit it. Naga ban, yeah.
Why?
Like Lich with
and
it.
Alk.
The Naga is the counter to the Chain Frost combo is going to be there. EG did it at TI as soon as they hit 6. Bunch of people. They should do it.
Yeah, just void. Yeah,
Naga ban.
It's the same as Spectre.
Like Lich with
and
it.
Alk.
The Naga is
you just
song.
Stand that way.
Yeah, that's a hero we don't see anymore. When's the last time you seen a Spectre? Talk about heroes that aren't good at fighting early in mid.
Yeah, the hero takes a long time.
No.
You guys got the Night Stalker ban as well?
Is there a Night Stalker ban?
It's a Night Stalker, not an Alchemist, yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
That's on me.
That's on me.
There's the Alchemist.
Really bad eyesight.
I'll help you guys, alright.
He's here. He's here.
The next ban is Clockwork.
Clockwork.
I'll get the clock.
Clock.
My sin.
The classic, pretty good
For
against
thinking
Pugna,
Alk was a
right?
hero.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Jumps on
Can
him.
be, yeah.
Yeah, it
Again,
makes it very hard pre-ags, yeah, to really do anything.
Sure.
In the fights, at least.
it might be determining what they're looking to pick next too, since they're banning out Night Stalker and Clock, these 2 annoying run at you 4 heroes.
Saying that they need a hero that might need a little bit of time to get started in that.
This is probably a result of having
I mean, it
Slacks
also
with the
could
war
be,
room.
what, is Shaker still there? Yeah, Shaker's still there, right? They could still just be, getting rid of the Clock and the Night Stalker so they can pick a Shaker on GD.
It's here.
Shaker is still there.
Yeah, Victoria had a great showing on it.
My goodness. Especially in this series. It's a
death
surprise that he's not banned yet in general.
And he's
but
pretty good
Victoria-
against Tuscan Pugna. I think, yeah, surely if you're LGD, you want to try and get that Shaker.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sweet.
I just got so confused.
Alright.
Alright, we're all caught up. We're good.
Nice.
Doombringer.
Doombringer?
What?
Doom?
That's who I'd like
For who?
LGD?
for LGD.
Yeah, for LGD, I think so.
Give me the Doom.
Why?
Actually, it's probably pretty rough already. Well, that's a coddle.
Oh,
Whoa.
cool. Not seeing much
Throwback.
Yeah.
That is a very nice pick with Pugna. Double blasts with the chakra, right?
What's
You
in
can double
them
blast
both
towers.
up top?
That's
really
disgusting.
fun. Yeah.
What's off lane?
Yeah, that's pretty
No,
nasty.
this dude and
And
So,
not
pick
too
the
bad against
Shaker.
Void, right?
this goes
Kind of
here.
typically in the back and blinding light when
Yep.
Void Chronos.
Yeah, Blinding Light's pretty
there.
good against the Chrono. Yeah, you're
Mana
right.
Leak
That's
is
really good.
very good versus the Void as well. And yeah, the double blast with chakra, and also later on, if you get an Aghanims on Coddle, you get that super sustained push.
Stay
with Pugna.
outside their base. You don't have to ever go home. Yeah.
You can do the GH.
Why did Coddle start to fall out? He used to be a top tier pick. I don't think they changed him that much. And
Liquid's not playing.
that's it.
I think certain teams they just have really got down, really know how to utilize the perfect timings in the jungle with it, which you do need because you do want to try and get that quick action. You've got to be good with the farming. Oh, they don't take the Earth Shaker, the Earth Spirit.
Not a bad hero to jump onto the Coddle and kind of blow him up,
Yeah, it's very nice against but Cotland Pugna, isn't it? You've got a lot
Typically,
of disable.
Earth Spirit has some, if you get a good mana leak on him, I mean, he can't do anything. He's really mana dependent. So interesting that they're going to pick that into it.
It's very good versus the Pugna though, because then you have a stun and a silence, which is
From super long
the
range.
bane of Pugna's existence is disables like that.
All right.
I don't know why you guys complain about the war room. This is great.
I like the War Room.
We're making it easy on you. Why don't you tell us the next pick over there, War Room?
I can't. I have to look at the screen.
Wow.
But that's it.
Silence falls over the War Room.
We've done a great job.
Yeah.
Slacks, you were horrible at it.
Okay. That wasn't necessary.
You're killing it as the host, though.
Thanks, buddy.
Real fire right now.
That's all that matters.
Thanks.
Yep.
They call me El Fuego.
Do they though?
El Fuego de Gato.
Oh, Venom, of course.
This is a
Back in?
really.
It's over there.
This is a really disgusting.
I mean, this is the kind of draft that they want to just overrun them.
Yeah.
20 to 30 minutes. They want to call it GG, be outside the base, never leave.
It's very magic damage oriented though.
It is.
So they hit level 20 on Venom right at the moment.
Already, if this game goes on, this lineup is in a lot of trouble.
And now they don't have like
where's
any.
the stun?
They have no disables for the Void or the Weaver really.
All right.
I mean, Mana Leak's pretty good though against Weaver too.
They are 5-man committed. You might as well
They're
just all
5-man.
push.
Yeah.
They're 5-man.
They're really going for this early to mid.
What's the best push hero these days for this early game stuff?
What could they run? Well, they still need their offlane hero.
Or their safe lane.
For Vici?
For Vici.
Well, we have offlane Pugna and Tusk, And we have safe lane keeper of the light solo. So yeah, I would say need a safe lane hero. If it is according to the way we place all these boards, there's a couple of options available, of course.
Turn to ban.
Don't really know yet.
You can adjust.
Ember Spirit gets banned.
You're banning the Ember.
Banning out the one of the last mobile heroes.
Yeah, actually that's true. They probably saw that we were like, oh yeah, we don't have any stuns.
Give me that storm.
I don't know why, but my head is saying Legion. Is that dumb?
For who? Vici.
VG?
10
Safe lane Legion?
remaining.
I'm just feeling a Legion.
Give me that Quap. Give me that storm.
5
It's hard lockdown
seconds
for the Void
remaining.
and the Weaver. If they do go for the Legion.
I feel it.
LGD.
There's an anti-mage ban.
To pick.
Yeah.
But
That's
it would
a
be
smart idea.
It would be
They
like
could have done it, but
it would be like a safe lane Legion. So they need something that I'm trying to think what it could be. Is Bloodseeker still in the pool? Bloodseeker's still there. That could
He
be
is.
Asuka?
oh yeah.
Bloodseeker, Pugna, and Chakra double blast with Blood
10
Rage.
seconds remaining.
And then they can have a good way to deal with like the Void.
I mean,
Or Blood Right.
whatever happened to these Chinese teams and their like love for the good old Terrorblade? Is that just dead now? Because I mean, surely like Paparazzi in the past, like he can play a very strong Terrorblade, and you have pretty good push. You know, Metamorphosis is still no joke. But I guess you are just super squish.
Yeah.
Wow.
The rest of the team's pretty super squished, too.
What do you think, Will?
I said storm or Quap for LGD.
For LGD, right?
For
What
LGD.
about for Vici?
For Vici, for them.
I said Bloodseeker. I don't know.
Seeker's not bad.
Dire team pick.
No!
Hey,
Yeah.
there's Blitz
Downtown
with the
call.
storm call. Very nice, very nice.
If anyone's going to call a storm pick, it's probably going to be Blitz.
Dragon Knight.
Oh, okay.
That's the round in the 5-man.
That's
mode.
the
There
bit of
we
a
go.
tank, adds to the push.
Okay,
So
safe
yeah,
lane
Vici
ban.
looking to close this one up, well, pretty early.
Hey, who made this board, by the way? Who set this up? Because who thinks that the S is before the T?
Just don't think
What?
about it. Let's go.
What are you looking
Is it,
at?
oh, it is before the T. I'm confused.
Don't
Before the R, I believe.
Oh my god,
Da,
don't
da,
chow
da,
for
da,
that.
da.
There's an R there, and it confuses me.
What kind of idiot thinks S is before T, people?
Good call. Good call, William.
S before the R, but not before R. Get to your casting booth. Get the hell out of there. We have places to be and things to do, games to play. Here we go. We have team predictions, gentlemen, ladies, and everything in between. Fogged, tell me what you're thinking here. What team's got the advantage?
Do I believe in the 5-man push?
Yeah.
I don't know. If it goes late, LGD wins, but I'm gonna go Vici. Let's go.
Vici for the 5-man.
Yeah, I'll go with the Vici 5-man. I think
Vici
it's
for the
gonna be
5-man.
crazy.
It's going to be crazy.
26 minutes and 27-second victory.
Wow. What a prediction. Write it down, Twitch chat. Spam it all game. I'm going to go for LGD on this one, actually. I feel like they have a lot of... They got the two Spirit Brothers. They got a lot of options, and Weaver is scary. But who cares what we think? It is all about your TI casting combo of Blitz and Sheever. Bring it on over to the game.
Well, hello. Long time no see.
We made it.
We made it in
We
time.
upgraded to the main event of something.
Yes, got him. Casting on LAN.
Got him.
Awesome. So what do you think? Do you agree with their decisions, their opinions?
What did Slack say?
I can't remember. I was hoping he would.
He said LGD, then I'm going.
He said LGD.
And everybody else, I'm assuming, said Vici?
Would imagine so.
Okay, well then, the choice is clear. I don't
Very
want to betray my boy, though.
I think you just did already.
No, I meant Stormster, not Slacks. I don't care about Slacks. The real boy.
Okay, so you think because you predicted Storm. You thought this Storm was
Oh, it looked like
good
a
pick.
free Storm game.
And then Dragon Knight?
And then, I don't know. The thing is, I would tell you that Storm is going to win, but something about the fact that Fogged said Vici's going to win and Slack said Storm is going to win, like it...
Threw you off balance.
Yeah,
huh?
it kind of... My internal gyroscope got
A little messed up.
just a little bit. All right, what do you think? What do you think? Tell me. What's on your mind here?
So I'm... Like, there's a reason Storm hasn't been picked for a long time.
You are correct.
And I personally think Vici is the stronger team, even though previous game that did make me sweat a bit. Because that was a lot closer than I thought it should have been.
Yeah. So in Pro Dota, we often like numbers. We'll say, you know, it's a 70-30 matchup.
Yeah.
So if you had to put a numeric value to it,
To this match,
yeah, like what are you putting it on?
I would have said 65-35.
Ooh. So
In
that's
favor
pretty
of
that's
Vici.
pretty favored.
Yeah.
That's pretty favored for Vici. That's not a small bit. That's like pretty confident. Most people say like 60-40.
This is
like a
without
really
looking
safe.
at drafts. This is just...
Oh, without looking at draft. But I'm asking you to consider it with the
Oh,
draft.
this specific game.
With this specific
Oh, this specific game I think is a lot closer because... Well, the drafts are not that obvious.
It's
for me.
Okay, so if I
would say
had to think about it,
55.
I think they have LGD have really greedy cores. Like I think these are 3 really greedy cores, and you have a lot of mouths to feed, which is always a concern for me. Like how do you split up that farm distribution? Because you have a Weaver, a Void, and a Storm that you need to keep fulfilled at all times. Whereas for Vici, really the only person that needs farm, like absolutely needs farm, is going to be this DK. I think Ori's going to have a good game.
No pressure. But surely he can have a good game. I mean, he's laning against a Storm, which shouldn't be that big of a threat until later on.
Yeah.
It's a decent lane.
This is, as a Storm player, I like matchups like this a lot. Because I'm not afraid to die. I can play up really far up. You can't really kill a DK, obviously. Like, Storm doesn't have kill potential on anybody.
But you can't, like, you can't die.
Yeah. Like, even if a gank happens, what's the worst? What's the worst thing that's going to happen?
You walk away.
Yeah. You just look the other way, click back on the minimap.
Yep. I mean, in terms of ganking support, sure, there's an Earth Spirit for LGD that might be able to do something, but the only reason you're going to get caught by that is if you're out of position already.
Yeah. But it's much more of a kill potential for Earth Spirit plus Storm than it is for Ori plus anybody else. Although, maybe he's copping a lot of damage, but maybe he's my favorite Chinese Storm player, by the way.
Your favorite Chinese Storm player?
He's my favorite Chinese Storm.
How many Chinese Storm players are there?
There's a few. Everyone kind of plays it, but out of all the ones that I've seen so far, he's my faves.
Ooh, some trouble here on the bottom lane. 11. He's going to give him the walk away.
Oh, that block, though!
The block is amazing. Causes first blood for 11, actually. And maybe they can turn this around to Victoria. Victoria does have a role available very, very soon. So
he
he
just straight up murdered him, Shiver.
Or can Lanham block that?
I think he might. Okay, he's got the roll.
He's just, yeah, he's gonna
He's coming back around for this. They're committing
Why is he
hard.
not? Oh, why did he not roll?
waited a long time for that.
He did. He shouldn't have. Oh, and again, Ame in trouble. Luckily, invisible for the moment, makes it out super, super speedy. There was a sentry down, of course.
He has no salve.
Oh, God, he has to go back. No, he's going to get a salve from Victoria. No, he doesn't.
Victoria doesn't have one either. I would have...
Eat all the tangles.
Neither of them have gold. That's why. Because normally what you do as a carry play there, you drop one for the Earth Spirit to grab.
Yeah.
Victoria commits the roll. Doesn't lead to anything. Man, Lanham just bossed it up right there, Shiver.
This is...
You gotta be careful.
This is a very scary lane. This is a core Weaver running away from a half HP Pugna on the safe lane. This is scary.
The annoying thing about Pugna in general is that once you get that Orb of Venom, you can just trade hits as...
Oh, maybe now. 11. A little bit too ballsy. Yeah, he almost was able to still get that last hit there on me, but luckily for him, not the case. In the meantime, more fights happening on top lane. It was Paparazzi that dropped to FY's Faceless Void.
I'm more surprised that that kill happened.
But,
I feel like the Venom should have been relatively safe here as Victoria gets out. But here's the issue. So they get the kill, right, on the Pugna? Who cares? Look at Pugna. Full HP now. Free trip back to base.
It's fine. He needed that.
Yeah.
There's no shrine yet, so gotta go back to base somehow.
For the cost of giving up like 180 gold or something, 250 gold, you come back to base.
Yeah, so Paparazzi died top, and that... Should that have happened? I mean, it is 2 for 2. You got Lich helping out there as well. Fenrir is a keeper of the light, and as a support that, you know, tries to protect people, is not that great of a protector.
No, but it is a little bit surprising for me that he went down there. But not too big of a deal as mid. We predicted this, right? It's just kind of a trade to CS. Because they are aggroing, it's really hard for the supports to rotate. That's the downside of aggroing, is it's a little bit more predictable when you do make the rotations off. Because if a Tusk isn't here, where is he going?
Probably mid. But it seems like the teams are pretty happy with making this mid lane a wash.
Yeah. I mean, Storm's fine with it because Storm doesn't win matchups very often. And DK's okay with it because... Well, DK also doesn't.
Yeah, he always has a wash, generally. As his strength in the lane, he just does not die very easily. Right to add that. Oh, Paparazzi, he might be out too far again. Yao and FY on his tail. Paparazzi, I don't think he can get out of this one.
Oh, he's going to go down again.
Yep. I mean, at what point are you going to rotate the Tusk over?
I don't even know if it makes a big difference right now for him to make his way over because they don't have any real disables. FY can't die here. Like, this is... a pretty easy lane for him so far as in mid.
A little bit of a the stutters.
A little bit of a hiccup.
Yeah, we are connected to the servers in China, of course, which sometimes can cause some issues. Ooh, Victoria actually coming in with an invis.
My judging of the slideshow, though, is that maybe he's doing really good in this lane.
Yes, I mean, look at the last hits already. He's got 11 more than the DK, than Ori.
It looked, you know what's weird? My brain is like, it was only 12 at one point, but because maybe had 40 and Dragon Knight had 28, it looked like such a large difference.
Yeah, that's that first number there making a difference in your brain. That's what happens. But overall, I mean, again, this should be fine. Well, he is going to try to roll in. He misses. In the slide show, you barely saw him, but he was definitely there. Lanham came around as well, though. He might be a bit of a tough position. There is a snowball going on right now. He's trying to run away. Tries to make it back to the base. It looks like he's not going to make it out, though. And 11 even coming around to see what's happening. Dragon Knight wasn't even there. No last hit happening there. There was just...
we'll find out.
We'll find out in just a minute.
Next time.
Stay tuned.
Do-do-do-do.
That's the true like cliffhanger there, right there.
That was the best. You just see like the slideshow out, just like drive by, go nowhere. In a way, it made him look really cool.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, this was intentional.
Just showing my face.
I have no idea anybody got any runes. The runes aren't spawning for me.
Well, I mean, we also aren't seeing the things anymore on the left. Again, server issues. If it gets too worse, I know that there's a chance that it gets fixed if we reconnect, but the chance is, I think, fairly low.
I'm risking it.
You risk it. See if it works, and if it works for you, then maybe we should request the same from our dear observer.
Yeah, but meanwhile, in this bottom lane, Pugna is doing way too well. I mean, Weaver had to rotate mid for this, and meanwhile, the CS difference, 29 to 10. Cheever, my brain doesn't need to trick me there. That is a huge difference.
Yeah. Why did Weaver rotate mid?
Because what else is he going to do at bottom? He was just getting right-clicked by an Orb of Venom Pugna.
I don't know. If you're LGD, you know your lane is going tough. You gotta focus on one lane. Surely you're focusing top then already. Like that one's going well, right?
Yeah. So you help bottom.
So you help mid. Yeah.
You help bottom. Killing that Pugna is really annoying. I'm imagining that Venomancer died. Yeah, he did. As at bottom, they can't kill him because they don't really have the stuns, but you need stuns when things are going as well as...
That's a level 6 Storm showing his power to a Keeper of the Light. There was also a Dragon. He killed a tower indeed. And in the meantime, top, there's another Venomancer having a lot of trouble. Up top, Paparazzi, still level 4, surrounded by
teleported
LGD.
on him.
Why? Who? What?
Victoria straight up just teleported on him.
Yeah, the teleport's still going.
Yeah, just...
casual. Did your reconnect work?
No, I see nothing. I've just got a black... Oh! Hype, I'm in. And it's even worse on my side.
Okay.
Don't do it, Webboss.
So we got it. Oh. Error sending snapshot. Well, it definitely seemed like a snapshot game.
It's like, you ever play that game like the Pokemon game where you just like take photos?
No.
Pokemon Snap?
No.
Okay, it's like we're playing Pokemon Snap, like Dota Snap.
Sending one snap at a time. Soon, we'll be able to see more of this game. In the meantime, I'm trying to keep informed on Blitz's screen, which is really not happening. Everything is...
The game is close.
Yeah, the game is close.
It's 2 to 7, but Vici have a lot of towers, so things are a little bit awkward.
Yeah, but I surely would say, like, despite the kills, Vici is ahead.
Despite the kills, Vici is ahead. Well, I don't know. I'll be updated in 25 minutes, and I'll give you guys...
Soon.
I'll fax you the results of...
All right. Hey, your game's going again. This is nice. Soon we'll be having another game.
Oh, they're going to take this mid tower.
Yeah, well, they can just run down towers. They got the DK with the...
But you're giving up a lot, though, meanwhile. Because if I'm a Storm player, I don't care about this. I'm like, I'm going to farm, take that tower. I'm going to get way ahead of the rest of you guys in levels, which is... If I would do it, maybe we'll do it.
But you said you were kind of okay with the draft that Vici had against the Storm.
I was kind of okay with it. But it's
so
still
surely
it's a pretty great
that.
Storm game. Because there's only one stun.
Yeah, but you got the... It's a good stun. You can maybe get a silence somewhere.
But what happens when he gets a BKB? Or what happens when he grabs a Linken's? Then things get a little bit tricky. Although I don't really like playing Storm against Veno. It's kind of annoying. as we're back in the game.
Yep.
All right, so normally in times like this, you've got to kind of guess what's going on. So give me your best. Really analyze the game for me.
Okay, so normally in a game like this, I actually go by the sounds.
Okay.
Because you can still hear the sounds.
Oh, my game's normal again.
Hey, the game for our observer is as well. Was.
He's really building up this roll.
Yeah, maybe I should stay disconnected on this one, because the moment that I came back...
Oh, this is good. Do you see this? The storm dance. The Earth Spirit roll feels like it's charging something up.
Oh, someone died. Lanham died. That was a snowball.
A lot of people are dying.
Yep, it was a trade though. No, it wasn't. It was
Dude,
2-0.
Vici's just going down. This storm is going ham, I guess.
You think that, like, is it going to be? Are they going to be in time to deal with the storm? Because you're saying they have one stun, they can kind of deal with it, but it's still good.
It's a pretty great storm game. That's what.
Is
That's why I called it.
But is
it's
it great
not
enough?
often.
Is he going to be buying enough time for his team to actually back him up at some point?
I don't know. This Weaver had such a rough time, but the Void had such a good time.
Yeah.
So maybe. No. That wasn't intended, but you understood.
I understood, but it's.
I should have said possibly.
You say it like
Possibly.
50-50. What are your numbers that you would give to it?
It's like.
It's a tough question.
It's like 60-40 LGD right now.
60-40 for LGD.
60-40 for.
That's a high number.
That's a high number. I'm feeling it right now.
All right. I mean, the kills are feeling it as well. The game, unfortunately, still slightly slow. And
We have a
Vici,
rough approximation of what's going on. Vici is 5-manning,
yes, and they're
and
pushing
LGD
down tower.
is not 5-manning.
Yeah, but if Vici is 5-manning, that means that Storm can't really get the kills because.
He doesn't need kills. He can farm.
Okay.
If I'm Storm right now, I'm gonna skip this mid wave.
But then why would they
Take the
ever
tower.
stop 5-manning? Oh, they actually stun Storm up. They might be able. No, they can't kill Storm because Victoria is right there helping out. And that's going to be a dead dragon by the looks of things. 11, can he get out of this one? He can.
Storm's out of
He
mana.
doesn't need to. Storm is the one to die. Earthshaker dropped. That was so clutch. I really thought Ori was dead there. FY coming in for the cleanup. Looking for a kill on Fenrir.
Is going off right now.
Yeah, he's got the mana leak. He's already off again. Looking for a target. Finds Paparazzi. Oh, look, it's Paparazzi again.
Paparazzi on my screen, for some reason, has 2 wands and an Iron Talon, which I have to imagine isn't correct.
I have 2 wands and an Iron Talon as well.
Huh.
Wait, let me see this one. Yep, on if item screen there, it's as well. If you press F5. But one has 6 charges and the other one doesn't. Surely that's a bug.
That is definitely, of all things, Cheever, that I'm declaring a bug, that is, that is a bug.
All right.
But Paparazzi's 0-4 right now.
Yes.
He's really struggling.
But they did kill the Storm just now. That was massive.
That was huge. And the DK didn't die. He survived for so long. He did eventually die, but
yeah.
Also, he's getting double leveled right now. He's got 2 levels on the Storm.
Oh, it's a replay. Just quickly see somewhat of some of what happened. I really thought that dragon was dead. It took him a while to realize that he was gonna just have to turn and try to attack and not gonna get out otherwise.
If you want to nitpick, I think maybe he should have remnanted at the last roll.
Well, you're a Storm nitpicker, so I don't.
So he ran out of mana, and he had the choice whether to roll again or go for the remnant. But I think he was close enough to go for the remnant, and you get the overload charge anyways.
Could have been enough. Could have been enough indeed. I'd say this is still trade favoring Vici Gaming despite the cleanup that Faceless Void did. Faceless Void is getting bigger and bigger, but Faceless Void is still a Faceless Void.
Yeah. The bigger problem right now for me is the fact that this Weaver, at earliest, and I'm saying this is like a very conservative, happy estimate, he's going to get his Diffusal Blade at 21 minutes.
Okay, that's oddly specific.
No, I didn't give you like a 21:07.
All right. Starting the count. Why? Why that number?
I just feel like the game is really rough for him. The only way he's getting any farm is if no one comes to his lane, no one tries to gank him, and he just sits there and farms. But DK's got an Invis rune right now. I'd imagine they try to kill him. He's got 900 health. He doesn't have raindrops. This is a pretty decent opportunity.
Oh, he already uses Akushi, so... Oh, no, he's getting out with that.
Oh, he's swerving.
He's trying to hide. Ooh,
he goes the other way.
Still a lot of, oh, and he's going back in. Oh, this is Jukes.
This is how he's gonna farm, huh?
And he's, yep, this is his farm.
This is how you're gonna farm.
Do you
it's genius.
wanna adjust your prediction with this way of farming?
I mean, this is really cool.
This is genius. Yeah,
He's
as you said.
Just flitting in and out.
He didn't know where he is though.
The Invin's rune is almost over. The
They got him,
stun's
they got
gotta
him.
come out. Here we go. Where's the control? There's the stun.
He
Here's
has
the
the
punch
time
up.
lapse available. He is able to get it off, but he gets he dies anyway. He's trying to TP out, but no sir.
Optimistic.
But I like the effort. And look how many people he needed. That was 4 people to kill off a Weaver that you said was worthless.
He is. But you can make him even more.
Yeah, it worked out. But is it worth 4 people rotating?
Is it worth it to make him worthless?
Yeah?
Legit question. It's all right. That's your one position. It kind of isn't anymore. This is more like a 4-position Weaver.
Yeah, so you taught me that sometimes dying is okay if you create space.
Yeah.
I feel like he created a lot of space.
He was trying so hard not to die too. I've never seen somebody have to farm like in and out. He didn't hit a single creep there.
He
That's
lost
so
it with
sad.
Takushi.
That he was like laser focused. You ever watch Ocean's 12?
Yep.
That scene where he does like that laser dance thing
Probably.
while that one really cool song plays? That's what he was doing. And it didn't matter because he just got clubbed in the head.
He made 4 people rotate. He made the Dragon Knight stay there for a long time. And you know how you said that Vici was 5-manning?
Yes.
They kind of, well, they're still somewhat 5-manning, but they're doing it on their side of the map, which is not that successful.
Well,
they stopped pushing.
The big thing is that Paparazzi is doing the Triangle of Death, like the Bermuda Triangle of Farm, which is why Venno Dire is so good, because you can just continuously do this, and look how far ahead you get as a result. Like, just in terms of levels, he's caught up to the Storm, way ahead of everybody else on the side of LGD and even his team, but they're just waiting for this Blink Dagger on Ori, so that they have some form of initiation that isn't this slow tusk roll. Like, that is not the way that you want to start a fight.
This is hard to believe, actually.
This is an Arcane Rune Storm. He's going to jump on Paparazzi, who doesn't have any defensive abilities. Here comes the snowball. He picks him up.
Yeah, rolls on him there. They're going to give him the runaway. Oh, and they might turn around. This Earth Spirit, he's done for. Looking for a next target. Storm is already zipped. Long gone, of course.
He has a lot of mana, though. He's going to just TP out, maybe TP top.
Yeah.
This is a free kill on Coddle if he zips long for it, and he does. There we go.
Is there blinding light? No, nothing.
Arcane Rune Storm, poor supports.
Yeah. Rip. In the meantime, the rest of his team is bottom pressuring. They're grouping up around the Weaver now. They know what happened last time. Oh, and they can actually kill 11. They Chronosphere from... Oh, okay. Okay. What? No. What? No.
Not like this!
What? Okay, he's going for it, but he's life draining and the time lapse is still there.
No.
Look, oh my...
Oh, that's so sad.
How does that happen? Who wanted to give who the last hit? It's like, you take it. They were too polite.
They were too kind to each other.
You know, I would say that's so unfortunate.
That actually hurt my heart. As that bottom Paparazzi's gonna die.
This time, you know, Paparazzi, he doesn't
even better.
run away out.
Okay, this is the bait.
It was the bait all
next
along.
leveled him. They're like,
oh, could this be the bait as well? Stormy does get the kill. He's trying to teleport out, and there is no disable, as you mentioned, so he can just teleport out.
There's one stun. He's so fine.
Yep.
Man, that physically hurt my
Let's see that
soul.
again. All right,
Okay.
Analyze this.
So they're just like, drop
Legend
everything.
Ultimate, and then
They all just walked away.
they all walked away. Apart from that creep, you know, that creep was the brave one. And he started live draining, and he had to time
They got him
it.
anyways. We missed it in real time, but
They got him just now.
what? 11. They let you live. You got out scot-free.
And then he came back.
And then he
died.
came back.
Wow.
Well.
They just give him a, you know, a bit of a boost. Bit of a boost.
It's all good.
They're down in this series. They need that.
They need that one.
Yeah. All right. So they're actually doing, LGD is actually doing really well.
Oh, I think I will bump my 60-40 up another 5%.
65, 35.
To match your number.
And in terms of 21 minutes, I think maybe you're going to be a little bit too late. Maybe he's going to get it earlier. Look at that. He's so far already. He's almost got it. You're 21 minutes 06 or something, what you said. Isn't that
21:07.
21:07, I'm sorry. But I think you're going to be slightly off there.
I'm really curious to know if I get pretty close.
Radiant are
He's got to farm 400 gold.
He's got to only farm 400 gold.
There's the stun.
Yeah,
there's the lift off.
He's going to be able to not do anything.
He got handled.
Owned.
Just completely blown up.
Yep.
Dude, this Weaver is just... Ame's just like walking back and forth. Like he doesn't quite know where to go. He's like, Blitz, I got to make your prediction come true.
You got to delay my 400 gold
21
for as long as it takes.
1 minute. That's all I need you to take.
All right. Well.
Oh, okay, he's going to get it.
He's going to get it.
He's going to get it.
Unless, no, he's fine. He's going to get it.
Yeah, he's going to get it.
Oh,
he's missing some CS.
He missed 1 CS. This is it. Oh, he missed 2 CS. He missed 3 CS. Okay. He missed a couple of CS there.
He's going to grab this bounty rune, though. Fight happening on the opposite side of the map.
Yeah,
he might actually go for this. Nope.
No.
He's just going to stop here as they kill
They kill the
Victoria.
Earth Spirit, and they're going back to the 5-man. So they get another tower. They still have the top lane to take down in terms of towers, especially that tier 1 still standing there. I would say that they get map control with that. In terms of warding, they do, but they are having a bit of a split push
They've got a
problem on the
Storm
top
Spirit
lane.
problem.
Yep. I mean, he can go to the side shop and get it.
Please, wait.
Wait.
Oh, I was so close.
You were so close.
I was so...
You were off by like 14 seconds.
Come on, that's pretty amazing.
That's pretty amazing. Okay, congratulations.
You made me take an exact time.
Yeah, I did.
And I was not that far off.
14 seconds.
Okay.
Do you want to have another one?
All right. What's the challenge here?
Oh, wait, let me see. Let's do. Maybe we could do Weaver again. He's going for BKB next.
Oh, she's like 45 minutes.
Oh no! How about Dragonite Shadowblade? He's got yeah, he's got.
Oh, he's gonna get it any minute now. Oh, the jump in on Young 11.
Yeah, Young 11 is alive because he's a liver. He's dead though because maybe. Oh, he jumped maybe a little bit too far. But he's fine because there's only 1 stun, and Victoria was there to help him out. Maybe Victoria didn't even need to be there.
Here. Where's the jump?
Available, looking for some extra backup. Is there anybody that's going to help him do the damage? FY, is it going to be enough? Ori turns around, gets the
FY gets blasted.
He dies. Ame, he's in there, looking for the damage. Tries to find Ori. Storm comes back in.
Here's
gets
the
Ori.
Storm.
Lich ultimate not bouncing around. Doesn't need to be because Storm is here and maybe is just going to clean up. Or is he?
And he dodges that. He should
Why
be
are they
okay.
diving
He's
tier
going to
3?
find this rune.
Yeah, you got to be careful about diving tier 3s. Yao.
Yao hates his team right now.
Yeah, it's 3 for 3 right now. This Storm is very low. But he's fine. A trait that I would say favors LGD.
Oh, significantly. They lose the Void and the Lich, but at the same time, you get some precious Bloodstone charges. Your Weaver finally participated in some stuff.
And he didn't die.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
Not bad at all. Way to go, Weaver. I'm a rooter for the underdog. I feel like Ame is definitely an underdog a little bit in this game.
Oh,
Maybe
you gotta after that bottom engagement, you know where he was like going in and out with Justice Sakuchi. I really want him to succeed.
Yeah.
He played that so carefully.
Careful. You couldn't play it more careful than that. There's no way. And you have to still be able to find farm somewhere. At the same time, Vici Gaming, they're still trying to pressure. We saw them the moment that they win a fight in the right side of the map, they push down. We just saw LGD win a fight.
Oh, at the bottom.
Oh, Vortex coming out. Storm realizes he might be a little bit outnumbered, so he zips away.
This is an insane timing for Storm. Usually like 25 minutes is when you're happy to get the Orchid Tread's Bloodstone. The general consensus, but 23 minutes and he's already got 1,400 gold. The 3-item Storm timing is going to be so strong as well.
Yeah, he is having an amazing game, and he needs to have an amazing game. But when are they going to start to pressure down tower stuff? Because they just
LGD?
dove a tier 3.
Oh, up at top. Ori
Yeah.
misses on the stun.
Yeah. And he has some backup as well.
Oh, I don't
As
know
in
if
Ame has
they're
some
prepared
backup.
for this fight. Storm
Oh.
isn't quite there yet, but Chrono gets dropped.
That's an Earth Spirit and a lot of trouble already. Stones going back and forth. He's able to roll himself over, but the 4 stuff comes as well. A Young 11. Oh, you shouldn't have been there, dude. Is there another Chrono available? No, there's not. Still on cooldown, Ori. Gotta run away. Gets Vortex. He cannot run away. There is no way out of this one. And then maybe he's not done. He's looking for more. He finds this Tusk. Tusk
Way
drops in
too
Paparazzi,
much
last
farm.
one alive on his team. Last one to die on his team as well.
Yeah, I was not going to die either. Nobody goes down for that. Aside from this Earth Spirit, that's a 5-for-1 trade Sheever.
That's a perfect trade.
A lot of Bloodstone charges. 21 now for this Storm.
Okay, so you have a Storm Spirit problem.
Yeah, you've got a huge Storm.
But you knew that from the start. You said
Yeah.
this is a good Storm Spirit
This is a
game.
great
So
Storm game.
Vici Gaming knows that too. How have they chosen to deal with that?
You can't really in a game like this anymore, because you can't just walk around. The problem is,
They can buy an Orchid or something, surely?
on who?
I don't know. Just
Veno
sacrifice
had
someone.
like the worst game ever. He just got ran out of top. This DK has a Blink Dagger, he needs a BKB, and maybe is...
Just look at that. He's just everywhere.
They didn't show it, but maybe he was like rolling in place repeatedly. And then as a result, he missed the last hit on the tower.
He's in a
doing,
very
like,
happy place.
He was doing like fun rolls,
Yeah.
you know?
In a good mood. That's how you know, like, oh my god, I'm winning. I'm carrying my team. Feels good, man.
Yeah, it feels amazing.
But you're gonna need to do something about it if you're Vici.
What are you
gonna do?
You picked a DK because you have to kind of just push down waves,
Yes.
but it's like the actual catch isn't really there from them. They don't have this Earthshaker who just instantly deals damage and they can follow up. They have a
Can
Tusk.
someone not buy an Athos or something?
No,
Why not?
because then Storm just pivots and gets a BKB.
Well, at least you force him to get a BKB.
That's not really a force. Like, you don't feel bad about that.
But he's not gonna buy it otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is like, no matter what you get item-wise, the Storm is still going to be ahead of you.
Okay, so
You
the
just don't- you
solution
don't
is
really have the heroes.
you focus on yourself and just, you know, screw what the rest is doing. We're just gonna 5-man. Because that's not working.
That's not the plan either. I don't know. You just farm, see what happens. Maybe LGD overextend. Coddle, once he gets... I thought he was going Ags, but he's really poor right now. He's going to go Glimmer Cape.
Yeah.
They're trying to get some follow-up too on this Tusk. He's going to try to grab the Shadow Blade so that they have another wave entry onto the Storm Spirit.
You remember when I asked you when I thought that the Dragon Knight would have a Shadow Blade?
Yeah.
He changed his mind.
Yeah, he got BKB instead.
Yeah. Now the Tusk is going Shadow Blade instead.
By the way, I think Weaver accidentally clicked his BKB.
Probably.
He definitely did.
He didn't fight.
Yeah, he didn't fight. And he didn't TP anywhere, so...
No. And he only just has it. He just wanted to cooldown.
This is a rough game.
It really is.
He's had a rough time.
Guys, if you're an underdog, cheer for Ame. Even though he's on the winning team at the
he's
moment.
dominantly ahead. He's 7K ahead at 27 minutes.
But he's just, you know, this is one of those games.
That underdog story, the
Yeah.
real Yankees.
Somewhat underdog. But we have a smoke coming out from Vici Gaming. Let's see if they can.
They need to make something of this. I don't know if they can kill him, even if they drop everything.
The whole
which is
team
why,
is behind him.
Yeah, but that's why
Weaver.
they're not initiating on the Storm because they're not certain they can kill him.
Rightfully so. But then again, who are they going to initiate on? Their vision is minimal. They have to just invade the enemy jungle if they want to try and fight someone. Perhaps? Oh, look who they see. They
Yeah,
know
but he's
Weaver's
running.
there. Weaver's already running. Is he teleporting? Oh, he's teleporting out.
Yeah, he's
Right.
Oh, they actually scanned. Radiant's
They're
they
walking
caught
to
it.
the high ground. They found him. He teleported to the shrine.
But he knows.
Oh, but he knows.
That was a pretty desperation smoke. Their lanes are shoving in, so they go for that play because the lanes are in an okay position, but they don't feel good doing that. Like the Storm, 28 minutes in, 3 items, very, very good timing.
This is a Roshan. I don't think there's
There we
anything
go.
Vici can do against it. Oh, and maybe he just wants to jump. He just wants to go. Oh, and he's going to get the chance to as well. This Venomancer is the first one into the snowball. He does get his ult off. Perhaps there is a small chance here for Vici Gaming. But the Chrono is out. Ooh, that's going to be Storm already dead.
He rolled into that Chrono, and now the stun's going to fly onto FY.
Yep.
Probably, actually, definitely don't have enough damage, but Kick's going to go on through. Storm's going to respawn in 2 seconds.
They just need to do that a couple more times before Storm is actually dead for a while. But at least they stopped the Roshan. That's massive.
I think they might be able to just go back in here as they're committing to this fight. Storm's going to zip all the way in.
Oh, yes. Glimmer Cape helping out, keeping 11 alive for the moment. Maybe, though, he's not going for 11. He's going for Fenrir, and he gets him, too. Shrine
Pops the
pop.
regen.
That's a buyback from the Venomancer.
Yeah, thought that there was going to be an engagement or he was going to be useful. And that's a significant buyback too, Shiver.
Because he's not doing anything with it. At least he can use his Midas again.
Yeah, he's not doing so hot.
Also,
that was a
for
late.
BKB.
That was a late Midas timing. Graham would be sad about that.
Yeah. Desperation Midas. You're not winning now. Hopefully you can manage to live for another 40 minutes or so and then win then.
Paparazzi doesn't have his ultimate. This Tusk Sigil was slowing it down though, but they're just going to go for this Roshan anyways. They know that Dragon Knight's Dragon form is down. They know there's no Vena ulti.
Yeah.
And if they get Storm this Aegis, ooh, and he gets a DD rune, as if things weren't already good enough for him. Although he's getting really low. This might be the Aegis.
Oh, yeah, no, maybe he got the Aegis. It gets burned straight away, though. Let's see if he can come back and turn this fight around, because his team doesn't really need him that much, but he does want to go in. He finds Fenrir again. It gets him killed off. In the meantime, FY looking for targets, finds himself Paparazzi. He has his ultimate up again, but...
Oh, the silence!
Silenced up. Nice sucking from 11, gets the kill on the Earth Spirit, but there's a maybe Storm Spirit on this map.
You've got a maybe problem right now.
Yeah, and he's just doing Storm Spirit things. He finds himself Ori. Ori is not going to get out of that one.
Yeah.
The Venomancer is the only one that survives that engagement, and he already bought back, so it's...
He can't really just defend it by himself. Storm's DD does wear down though, and he's going to lay down some wards, but they don't really care. This Storm does so much damage right now. About to pick up his Shivas on top of everything that he already does have. This Weaver slowly starting to pick up his farm now too. All three top net worths belong to LGD. Right now, looking very good for a game 3.
It really, really is. Obviously, the previous game, we saw how close it can be. Was that previous game or was it the game before? Not entirely sure, but it could still happen for Vici Gaming, but they have to make sure that this maybe just, I don't know, just there has to be an answer to him somewhere. Once the BKBs come online, that's going to be a good time for them.
Once the BKBs come online, maybe then you have a better shot, but
it's still about trying to have a shot rather than turning it around.
Just live on a prayer. It's all right.
It's only 1 Rex, so that's not too bad.
Yeah, I mean, if we're trying to spin things in the most positive possible way.
It's 32 minutes into the game.
Mid lane.
Oh, it's a little bit of a tricky.
The kick's gonna follow.
For that Tusk. Poor Lanham.
He played so well in the beginning at bottom when he outplayed them.
Well,
did all these to not?
You can't say that he's not playing well then, because what are you going to do when a Storm jumps on you like that?
Yeah.
You're going to get silenced up, and then what?
Finds an Invis rune too. And actually gonna go for that BKB, which I really like. I think going for the Lincoln's a little bit greedy. You're so far ahead that you can get away with it, but
he's got both.
Yeah, they still have stuns on the enemy team. It's just gonna make it even harder for them to lock him down, as he's gonna immediately jump in.
Ooh, nice Glimmer. That Glimmer Cape is really paying off. Well, was really paying off there for a little bit. I mean,
for like 2 seconds.
For 2 seconds. Well, earlier he was able to save 11 with it, and then he still died himself. But
it was efficient in the beginning.
Yeah. This time, obviously, the supports are carrying dust around, as they should. This Storm Spirit, though, I mean, sure, it's a good Storm Spirit game, but I feel like it's getting out of control.
Yeah. I mean, he's played this very well, too.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's done a very good job for himself, but hasn't really had to do too much. This game kind of fell in his lap, as he's going to shove out bottom now. They're going to take the Shrine. All the lanes are getting pushed in now. Vici in dire straits. Gold lead racked up now to 15,000.
Yeah. Almost dipping to the 20.
Yeah. No BKB, or no Aegis though. And so LGD going to think twice before they just go for it.
True, and we have seen, I mean, the fact that there's no Aegis, Storm Spirit died twice in a row there, pretty quick succession of each other. So he can be killed. It bleeds.
It does.
It does bleed. They just have to find the perfect fight.
As up at top, Dragon Knight, he's going to go for that Orchid, but he's going to be sad because
there will be a BKB.
Yeah, there's a Lincoln's on this Void, so FY has quite a bit of farm on top of himself.
Ooh. We have the BKB done on the Dragon Knight. We have it done on the Venomancer, as good as anyway. That might be a game changer right there.
He just needs his little damage though. I guess they have a Pugna. It's all right.
Yeah, they're not too bad on the well. They're bad on the damage when dealing with the BKB storm. They haven't had to do that yet.
Yeah, this is gonna be a game changer.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a lot of gold too. He's gonna finish his Bloodthorn pretty soon.
Yep.
That's such a big damage upgrade.
And they're waiting for someone to step out and be a good target to initiate on.
They don't really want to go on Paparazzi because of his BKB and his Force Staff. But
Looking for a good target. They have that ward there right next to the exit mid. So they're just waiting for someone to step out of their base, and in the meantime they're starving Vici Gaming, so they're not really getting anything more than what they're having right now, other than the limited amount of creeps coming into their base.
yeah, they're just taking what they can get at this point. Surprisingly, both of LGD's side, they both go for the 120 GPM talents at level 20. I have no idea how Yao's level 20, but he is.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Everyone has a GPM talent on the side of LGD. Victoria's got his too.
Greedy bastards.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
The rich get richer.
Yep. I mean, it's paying off. Literally. I didn't even do that intentionally. Is it too late for that jokes like that? Okay.
I chuckled.
A little bit.
Dire's top
It's not
shrine
worth.
has fallen.
You know, you took your shot. I'll appreciate that.
All right. Thank you. Your appreciation is appreciated.
Oh.
So, what now? You're waiting for Vici Gaming to lose patience and step out of their base? Or you're waiting for the next Roshan?
Probably next Roshan.
Yeah.
You're not in a rush. You know that you're going to win fights. You have 3 cores on your side. You somehow managed to sustain 3 cores on a 2-core diet. Or 2-core income.
And all because of that efficient farming from Ami. He can make it happen. In the meantime, Vici is just still sitting in their base, sitting ducks.
Yeah. This is going to be a little bit drawn out just because, of course, Vici not going to call it.
Yeah.
But 20k gold lead. It rises.
It does. There's a Keeper of Light still building towards his Aghanim Scepter. Could that be something that helps him possibly make a comeback?
Definitely
I know the
doesn't hurt
chances
them.
are very slim, but
I mean, it's a huge heal.
yeah. What's the perfect scenario for Vici Gaming? Like, what do they need?
For maybe to let me play for him instead.
Okay. You know you just flamed yourself.
I know.
Okay.
But
I
those
just
are the
wanted to make
best
sure.
flames. It makes you seem more human, Shiver.
No. Okay.
It's like what Slash does really well, you know?
True. He doesn't have to try that hard, though. Or does it not work like that?
Oh.
Do I have to flame myself rather than flaming others?
You know what? You get away with that one. I like that one.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm sure he's okay with that, too. I don't make jokes very often.
Not at his expense anyway.
Not at his expense.
Yeah.
And he does do that. Or does he do that at my expense? I'm not even sure.
Behind your back.
Probably. All the time.
All right.
Oh, they
Vici,
smoke.
they're
This is a
smoked out.
desperation smoke.
Look
oh,
at Maybe.
Of course he's standing on the cliff. He does get a deep ward out. That's nice for him.
Yeah.
And it's back to base. Run.
Flee. Get inside.
Get inside. Defend the base. I mean, they can get some farm again, which is nice.
The outside world is so cold and unforgiving.
So at this point, I would imagine that you're going to try to let Fenrir get his axe. That's the closest item they can get.
That'll make
I
any
ju-
difference? Yes.
I just saw Young 11 stealing the 3 creeps that Fenrir was
guy.
going to blast.
Poor
I
guy.
don't want to call anybody out, but come on.
Things get real desperate
Yes.
times like this, Shiver.
Is it one? Is it all
Every
for
man for
everyone
himself,
for
yeah.
himself? Yeah, that one.
Real dog eat dog world out there.
That's why Paparazzi's trying to get it ahead with all those wards out there.
That is a 21k gold lead now
Yeah,
for LGD. It is
This
very
is picking
significant.
up. Roshan's up, by the way. They can go for that if they want to.
Yes.
They just don't want to yet. Because, well, like, they're not in a rush. They're having fun farming.
No, LGD's really happy. They're like,
Yeah.
we got you locked inside our base. Every single part of our collective is getting farmed. Look at this. FY allowed Victoria to finish that wave. He's like, please, by all means.
See, that's nice.
Yeah. Well, when you're far ahead, you can decide to do that.
Well, when you're behind, you can also say, you know what, Fenrir? You take this way.
No, it doesn't work like that.
You save for your Aghanim Scepter, because we have a better chance if you have that complete. It is going to be daytime real soon, and he's not going to have an Ag still. He's still 1,300 away. Something like that.
Yeah, they decided to wait for the BKB, or the Aegis, I mean, and it is up here.
Yep. Roshtam. Wait, easy. Yeah. Haste Rune, because sure.
Why not?
Yeah.
It's not a good one, though.
It can be really speedy, even if you're not zipping around. You don't have to use mana to be really speedy. But yeah, double damage would have been better. Arcane would have been better.
What else is really good? Regen.
Regen.
Not really.
He would have had to. I guess he has a bottle still.
He randomly has an enchanted mango, by the way. Like I.
No, this is a lucky mango strat. I know this strat.
This is. You just hold on to one.
You hold on to one, and if things go real bad, you sacrifice your mango.
What do you do? You drop it on the ground?
You drop it on the ground and you destroy it in your base because you can't sell it.
So it's like an offering, kind of.
Yes.
To who?
To the gods.
What gods?
The Dota gods.
To the Dota gods. Okay.
I mean, he hasn't needed it yet. You know, it's just sitting in his...
I don't think he's ever going to need that random 41-minute mango.
Who knows?
I can't imagine that this is something that pays off. I don't think there's going to be a situation where maybe goes like, damn, glad I had that mango.
Maybe it's his lucky mango, and he thinks that all the time, I'm so happy I have this mango.
It's a pretty BM mango, just to hold on to that.
Well, he also has his bottle still.
That I can understand, like, an iota more.
But he doesn't need an extra item slot at the moment.
That's true.
He has an Aegis, even.
Right, so this game has completely stalled out.
Yep.
But 30k is a large deficit. It's so hard to go high ground against the 3 exports. LGD, just do it.
Just do it.
Play to win.
They have to go high ground. Like, it's really...
Please.
Like, he just has to go in. It's Lincoln's pop. That's why not. Young 11 with the Ags. He can do that all the time, so that's nice.
YOLO. Okay, never mind.
There's the BKBs, of course, on the...
And they reset the game.
And they go back. Alright, so we're waiting for a big mistake of positioning for Vici Gaming. Or for LGD in that case, but I would imagine more so for VG Gaming at this point. And if that... Like, someone just has to go out of their base to farm. But how are you going to try to lure people out of their base if they don't want to go?
I don't know. This game is just like...
Dire's bottom tower is under
They're just sitting.
Oh, they're going to split push, actually.
Oh, here we go.
Weaver is top. He's
All right,
pushing
I
there.
like this. I like this. Make it so that the Veno can't place wards up at top. But Weaver does not a lot of damage, Weaver.
Every little bit helps.
You're right. I shouldn't undercut his contribution to the cause.
No, he's playing the perfect meat shield. Not really his intended role,
Space creation deaths.
but it's been working out.
All right, so he drops his gem. Just gonna go in. Still has the Aegis. Meanwhile, up at top, Coddle just blasting away. Finally starting to get some farm as stun comes out, but
And Lincoln's.
a hair too late.
Well, they needed to have something against the Lincolns as well. I guess that's silence and.
Oh, up at top.
They actually found him. They okay. Oh, ooh, the time lapse just in case. And he still has cheese as well. He turns on his BKB, goes for it, looks for the Chronosphere, finds it, gets it on 2 as well. In the meantime, Storm Spirit at the back lines, finding a kill on the Tusk first. Now 11 is the target. Can he do it though? He's actually not got a lot of mana left. He has the Aegis still, which is good for him. No Aegis for 11. He ends up dropping, and maybe it's just, I have an Aegis, I can do whatever I want. And
He wants to take these tower hits.
He actually can do whatever he wants. He's fine.
So the Aegis goes down.
They get 3 kills. The Weaver doesn't die. I think even if the Weaver does die, the result wouldn't have been a lot different.
It would have extended things.
Well, by a minimal amount. GG!
Methodical win.
Yeah.
But they get the W, and that's what matters.
Yes. It took a long time before going high ground, though.
It's hard. Coddle, you're playing against Coddle. You can't really fault them. They're playing against Coddle, Pugna, Veno. level 25 Venno, like what are you supposed to do in that situation? If you slip up and you lose a fight, you extend that game even longer.
True.
So I'm okay with that approach.
Well, they won. That's all that matters. That means that they also extend their series and extend their stay here. They're 1-1 with Vici Gaming. We're having a game 3 very soon. But first, a small break, and then it's back to the panel.